Now let me share with you what I as a Muslim believe that the role of the Muslims in this country is. A few weeks ago, a team in Florida, I think called the Florida Marlins, won the World Series. That's like in this general area. I mean, I know that once you won the World Series, everybody claimed the Marlins. But you know what? Usually when people have something significant happen, they celebrate. They make this day a memorable day. And so when the Marlins won the championship, they celebrated how? They took champagne, they drank it, and they put it on each other to celebrate, to commemorate that day, to make that day special. And then soon after that, they had a parade. But people like to celebrate. Sometimes people celebrate the birthdays of great people. They make the day special. They honor the day, so they close schools and they close banks. And to honor that particular person, they celebrate and they commemorate that day. Some people who are married couples, that day that they got married is so special to them that they honor the day, they commemorate the day, they remember the day, and they have what is called an anniversary. Jews celebrate and they commemorate certain days, Yom Kippur and other days, that they make the day specials. The Jews, they celebrate the Sabbath. They make it special. It's a special day. And they honor that day. And they do certain things in that day because they make the day special. And so it is with Muslims. Hopefully, January 1st will be the first day of the month of Ramadan. Ramadan is the month in which the Quran was revealed. And so because that day is special, the whole month is special, all the Muslims, they celebrate by fasting, staying away from food for the entire month, from the dawn to the sunset. They honor that time. They make it special. Muslims, the day of Jummah, the day of gathering, is called Yom al-Jummah on Friday. They make it a special day. They go to the masjid in great numbers and they pray and they worship Allah. So everybody have a way of commemorating special days. I'm here to tell you today that not only believers and disbelievers, Christians and Jews and others celebrate, honor a day, but I'm telling you here today that the Lord of the worlds himself, Allah, commemorates or honors a particular time and make it special. I'm going to tell you why, and then I'm going to try to join that together, and I'm going to try to perform a miracle tonight by giving a short talk. Now, for me, it's a miracle. Don't laugh. You'll see what I'm talking about. We may be here midnight sometimes, and if all of you go, at least me and Mustafa, we be here. He said, I don't know about that. We're taught in our hadith, in Bukhari hadith, one of the most authentic collection of hadith, that one day Prophet Muhammad and the angel Jibril were sitting together. Let's stop for a moment, Muslims. Would you say that this is a special group? Not any prophet, but Allah's last messenger, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Not any angel, but the same angel that brought revelation to Moses and Abraham and Jesus and every other prophet. So Prophet Muhammad and the angel Jibril sitting together. The angel Jibril heard a noise. فَرَفَعَ رَأْسَهُ, and he lifted his head. And he said, هَذَا بَابٌ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, there is a gate in paradise, a door in paradise, فُتِحَ الْيَوْمِ, it has been opened today and has never been opened before. Let's stop for a moment. Here's a door in paradise, a door in heaven that's never been opened before. Would you say that this is a special day? Something significant is about to happen. نَزَلَ مِنْهُ, an angel came down from it and came down to the earth. And this angel has never come down on the earth before. Is this a special day? فَسَلَّمَ, and then he gave the Prophet Muhammad greetings. He said to him, Assalamu alaikum. And then he said, I quote, Abshir bin Noraini. Abshir bin Noraini. Be happy with two lights. Utitahuma walam yuttahuma nabiyyun qablaka. And two lights have been given to you and has never been given to any prophet before. Now I'm going to tie this in together with Islamic fundamentalism. And I promise you, if you be patient with me and you don't look at your watches, we'll be out here in a short time. To my American audience, my non-Muslim audience, I'm here to say this. While some of you are frightened with the rapid growth of Muslims in this country, if the Christians and the Jews especially understood the significance of the Quran, understood the significance of Prophet Muhammad, and understood the significance of the Muslims in your midst, you would jump up and down with joy. And I'm going to tell you why. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said that my example and the example of the prophets that came before me is the example of a man who built a building, and the building was perfect. And the people went around the building and said, how beautiful the building is, except in the corner of the building, there's a brick missing. And I am that brick. I am Khatamun Nabiyyin. I am the seal of the prophets. I am the last prophet, and no prophet after me. I want tonight to talk about that brick, that a house is perfectly built except the brick, and two lights that were given to Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, that no other prophet before him was given. And if you can understand that, what I'm going to say today, the next few moments, I think you'll get a good perspective of why Muslims are your friends and why some people in the society, some in high positions, don't want you to look at the Muslims as your friends. And I'm going to ask Allah to give me the power tonight to bring out of me what's in my heart, to make my tongue be able to articulate, because I can't do it if Allah don't bless me to do it. And I pray that He does. Before I continue, I want to make a confession. But before I confess, I have to get permission from Mustafa Saeed. If he doesn't allow me, I can't do it, but I'm asking him to let me do it. So I'm going to look at him now, and hopefully he will say yes. Mustafa, can I make a confession tonight? Yes. Yes. I'll go with what I heard. There's a television program that I like. Oh my God. I said a confession. You ever see this program? I think it's called Wild Kingdom. I like that program. You know those animal programs? And you know what I like? You ever see and watch a lion as it begins to stalk its prey? And then it snatches it? You ever notice that? You ever notice that every animal has something by the Creator that makes it special in order to defend itself against its enemies, or to run away, or to attack? Some animals, Allah gave the ability to fly, and it cannot defeat its enemy, but its only weapon is its ability to fly away, and the enemy can't get it because it flies away. And then there are some animals have no strength, but they have speed, and they can run away from the enemies. And then there's some animals that have the kind of claws that can crawl up a tree and get away from its enemy. Some can't crawl, but some can burrow into the earth. And every animal has something. Some animals have porcupines, and some have shells that protect it. And even there's some animals, the only thing that it has, its ability to blend in with the environment so that the enemy can't see it, because the enemy sees it as one with the environment. Everybody has in it instinctively the nature to get away from its enemy. But man, Allah has to reveal in the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la tattaqidu aduwi wa aduwakum awliya. O you who believe, do not take my enemies and yours as friends. Why? Because when you're dealing with human beings, they have the ability to make themselves look like they're your friends when they're really your enemies. And I'm telling you right now, in the world, we have people in this country who are good at making it appear as if the Muslims are the enemies of the masses of the people. But in fact, you will learn that the Muslims are the friends of the people of this country. And if the people understood the mission of the Muslims and understood the Quran and understood Prophet Muhammad, why he is the brick and he was given 2 lights, then the American people would jump up and down with joy for Muslims and would want a Muslim to be their neighbor if they really understood. And if you give me a few more minutes, I'm going to try to make it plain. Now,